Backing out. The hotel I'm at wants $6 to park. Not going to do that. Not sure the name of the hotel, but for $6 to park, it'd be a better hotel than this one. Welcome to Las Vegas on a beautiful sun-setting night. Never more beautiful than right before all the chaos begins. Greetings, one. Greetings, all. Mike, how you doing? Good to have you here. Anthony P. What is up, cuz? Hello, LOON. Hello, LOON Father. DJ John B. What's up? Then Julian is here. Gary McCord. John Cole. England Dan and John Cole are here. Tony MTZ, Whaler, Nisty Angel. It's Vegas time. It's evening time. The sun is going down. It's beautiful. Already changed where I was headed because of the sunset. Expressionistics, what's going on? Kia-Belle, how you doing? Good to see you. McPuddin in the house, 6 months. Keon Green, how you doing? Adam is here. Beach, what's going on? Put you in, I'm ready. Huge crevice on Fremont. Now that is a legitimate term in referencing glaciers. It also has other connotations, but certainly we are all about up and up, positive, you know, stuff like that. I'm trying to download stuff. Yeah, it takes a bit. Don't worry about it. We're all here for you. If you get it up and running during this live, let us know and we will actually go over and check it out and help you out. Because that's what we do here. Sunset in Vegas. Beautiful time of night. Sleepless in Las Vegas. How you doing? Good to have you here. Murray. It'd be like this. Real Bronze 03. Real Bronze 03.20. Welcome everyone. Pat Sajak in the house. Good to have you with us. Yo, just Ted. Ted, be sure to drop your link. Everybody supports everybody. Pocket Pickle and I are going to be in Vegas tomorrow. I'm going to take the LOON pick with you. Yeah, come on down. We'll be at the English tomorrow, definitely. Y'all are welcome. Come by and say hi. Got a special gift for you. The English Hotel $13 token. It's rare. It's collectible. Only available at the English Hotel. No other hotel or casino I would wager in the world has a $13 chip. Also, if you get a chance to check out the news release, a press release about our selling the week of the Formula One race or the Super Bowl, you can buy the entire hotel, the English Hotel, just $1 million. If you do the math, it's not that bad. 7 days, 71 rooms, our normal rate of $259 or higher. You're looking at $150,000, $200,000 just on normal. Then you only 5 times that for Super Bowl or for Formula One. Heck of a deal. It's all over the news. It's fantastic. Keon has one. Yes, that's right. Real Braun, how you doing? Thank you for dropping the link. The entire Green family, the Green crew, the Green team. Can you make monthly payments? You certainly can. Just have to have it all paid 6 months in advance, which gives you till next month. Just make one monthly payment. Randy, how you doing? Pan Joe. Kelly Squirrel K. I was actually going to go the other way, but we're going this way. I'm being drawn to the sunset. Don't know why. Where do I get a $13 chip? Come on down to the English Hotel. That's where you get it. Or if I bump into you outside on Fremont or something, I usually have them with me. It's the rare and elusive $13 chip, only from the English Hotel, 921 South Main Street, Las Vegas, 89101. You see, John Mull's Barbecue just became a Nevada historic landmark. I did not know that. Where's that at? I like barbecue. Is it an actual chip you can gamble with? It's an actual chip you can use at the English Hotel or the Pepper Club, yes. We are a non-gaming property, but if you'd like to wager your $13 chip against my $13 chip, I just happen to have a poker table handy, cards, and chips. You know, for friendly purposes only. No exchange of cash, of course. Drawn like a moth to a flame, exactly. Except the sun's going down a lot faster than I thought. There's the Statue of Liberty to the left. You guys have to look at it real quick. It's not as big as I thought it would be, but it's right here in Vegas. Anthony P's gonna hook Braun up with a wrench. I think you should hold out, make him beg for it. Braun begging is an entire video on its own. It's a BDP Speaks video, actually. Allegedly. Arizona Cowgirl, how you doing? Mary MCQ squared. So the question is, where were you in the spring/summer of 1980? Anybody? Anybody? Give me a little hashtag or a little quick story on where you were in May of 1980. Arizona, 1980. Any age, whatever age you might have been, embryo, petrified, whatever state of your life, not born, there you go. Not even a gleam in somebody's eye, not even a shot of tequila yet. You're 10, you think? 18, cool. We'll be safe tonight, Arizona Cowgirl. -2, very cool. 2 in Chicago, 12 years old, Edmonton. Beach all day guy was swimming. Fantastic. Born May 25th, 1980. Ah, D23NO. So you were born 1 week after Mount St. Helens. And you were born during my story tonight. Amazing. Look at that. What are the odds that someone in the chat here would be born at the time that I should have been dead? The story may shock you, or it may be boring. We never know. We'll find out. Gary B, how you doing? Carlos is here from Las Vegas. Married with a 2-year-old for Paulette. Tyler watching the Phils in the middle of the World Series season. There you go. But May of 1980, did anyone know that Mike Schmidt and Dave Smith, no, what was the pitcher's name? I forgot the pitcher's name. That the Phillies would be winning that year? Diana was in college. I was in my teens, and I was growing up in the state of Alaska. You ever been to Alaska 40 years ago versus currently? A lot has changed, especially out in the wilderness. First and most exciting part of it is there was no satellite technology. There was no cell phones that we could use. There was no contact information. You just filed a report with somebody and said, hey, I'm going to go into the wilderness, or not, and off you went. That's going to be important to the story later on, so mark that down in your funk wagon. As a Ute, my first 4 years were spent in Colorado. Then, at the ripe age of 4 or 5 or 3, I don't remember, I had to move to Alaska because the rest of the family went, and it wasn't a whole lot of work for a 4-year-old back in Pueblo at that time. Got up there in 1968-ish. I think it was 68, maybe even 69. I think it was 68. A lot of this, by the way, is faded memory And it could be combined stories, so the disclaimer up front is, I remember what I remember, and damn it, it's my story, so suck it, brah. End of disclaimer. I remember frozen windows and ice cold temperatures and putting on clothing just like the Christmas Story. The kid, brother, with the snowsuit on and not being able to move, and deep, deep snowfalls, 100+ inch snowfalls. Just an amazing time. Several years after we moved there, I was in my formative years. And back then, you couldn't arrest parents for allowing people to do stuff, allegedly. So let's say, as a teenager, still under the age of consent, I was allowed to go into the wilderness for 3 weeks at a time, a month at a time, stuff like that. So, yep, snow up to the second story window. We have pictures. The picture on the thumbnail is actually me on the Gulkana Glacier in Alaska, near Paxson, Alaska, on the Parks Highway, not the Parks Highway, sorry, the Richardson Highway. Parks is where McKinley is. And that's standing in front of a huge crevasse, whatever you want to call it. And I'm holding my arms out to show how big the crevice was. And in my left hand, or my right hand as you're looking, no, that'd be my left hand, right to you, is a pickaxe that I use to maneuver around the ice and the ice flows and to keep from falling and so on. And I'm just a teenager at this point with no skills whatsoever except for survival, instinct, and the innate ability to not get eaten by a bear. It's a color photo. So the black rock is it's called moraine. And it's the rock that is carved out of the mountains as the glacier slowly moves and acts as this massive sandpaper carving out valleys throughout the mountains. And I believe this is on the nature channels, the weather channel, #science on glacier technology here. And keep in mind, back in the 70s and 80s, we were headed to an ice age. And you can go to Time magazine, I believe it was, or Newsweek, and on the front, warning, ice age coming, the world will freeze over, because scientists never get anything wrong. And they were actually dumping coal dust on glaciers to make them melt back to stop the world from freezing over, allegedly. It's an amazing time in our history. Fortunately, the few steps that we took as humans turned everything around and saved the planet. #odd science, yes. Because white reflects sunlight, black absorbs it. So the heat would be absorbed. 10 and 2, everybody. I'm sorry, hold on. Can't tell stories where there's a cop nearby. Do the Alaska flag song. 8 stars of gold on a field of blue. Everybody sing. All right. I'm gonna let the cop get away. Okay. 10 and 2 still. He's still in view. Pulling behind him. This is a great maneuver here. That's a historic Prius. That's a 2002 in front of us. Look at that. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Alaska. So as a Ute, I spent a lot of time doing nature stuff. In the summer of 1979, I worked for a while at a summer camp at Harding Lake, just south of Fairbanks by 40 miles. South of North Pole by 27 miles. I grew up 13 miles north of North Pole, Alaska. Is it Durango or Rainbow for the donuts? I don't remember. Did I pan for gold? Yes, definitely. Definitely. In fact, one of our upcoming story times will be about gold dredge number 8 in Alaska. Durango, you believe? I think I missed it. And I really don't want to make a maneuver right here because I'm sure I'm back cam right now. Back cam. #10 and 2. I am wearing my Super Friends NYC shirt, so I should be safe. So the summer of 1979, after working at a summer camp, I had met some folks that lived in the Kenai Soldotna area. And I met some folks that lived in the Palmer-Wasilla area. And I met some folks from all over the state of Alaska. And what I learned, especially the person that I met from Kodiak Island, is that it's far away from where I grew up, and the only way to stay connected was to write a letter, which involved writing a letter and then mailing a letter. For those of you not old enough to remember, there's a thing called a stamp and a paper envelope, and you used a pen or a marker or a crayon or a pencil. Remember the number 2 pencils? I would tape them together and have a number 4. Or you can call them. And when you're young and dumb and stupid and don't know better, you don't understand what long distance is. And back then in Alaska, long distance was very, very expensive. So imagine, to the surprise of your parental units, when they get the phone bill. And imagine how much $300 plus is in 1979 versus today. Stampless in Alaska, exactly. You want to throw up on the hood? No, please don't. We got to keep that area preserved. So anyway, after that, couldn't make any more phone calls. I was banned from the telephone. I was only 15 at this time. So summer of 1980, I thought the best way would be to take the train down to the Palmer-Wasilla area. Fort Apache. The cop's going to think I'm following him, so 10 and 2, everyone. Hold on here. I took the Alaska Railroad. If you go on a map and you look up the Alaska Railroad, it's a long railroad. It goes from here to there, I mean, all the way. And I went all the way down to McKinley Park, and I hiked there for a week. And after a week there, I went all the way down to Palmer-Wasilla area. And I wanted to look up my new friends. And of course, if the friends are listening up in Alaska, you know who you are. There was Matt and Aubrey Suttle, Rachel Brown, Dr. Brown's kid, and Tina Henry, who had a great farm, who actually, they taught me how to pick cauliflower and eat cauliflower that summer. It's fantastic, good times. Bathing was optional and not available. Basically, I chose to be homeless for about a month. It was a great adventure. That'll come in handy later when I tell you about the bears. So keep in mind our story prefaces here. There's a bear thing coming up, and there's a no telephone technology coming up. I hope somebody's keeping notes on this. Not da bears. That was 85. I'm still 10ing and 2ing. I'm still nervous. I can't tell the story till this cop gets out of my way. All right. So anyway, after that summer, the next summer, 1980, I'm going to go for 3 weeks into the mountain. I'm going with a group. There's about 25 of us. We had official guides and everything. We paid money to have an official guide take us up into the glacier. It was fantastic. We took buses and vans and whatever it was all the way down to the Gulkana Glacier area, just north of Paxson, Alaska, in the absolute middle of nowhere. I'll give you a few moments to open up another window on your computer device, look up Paxson, Alaska, and see where it's at. I'll drive for a few moments while you do that, because you have to know. People of Asian descent. Much of Alaska, of course, is rumored to have come from Asia, over the land which may or may not have ever occurred on the flat Earth. Concentrating on texting? Okay, there is homework here, so you have to do some homework and prep work for these stories. Grandmother had a phone to the party line. Those are great. You listen in on other people's calls and make comments. You wouldn't go to federal prison for it, usually. Anyway. And that's when I had to take care of the bear. I gotta get out of here. We're buffering up here on the mountainside, so give me a moment here to make sure we're not gonna flunk the test. Yeah. Hey, Bron, can you hear me now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Give me a moment here. Hear you now? Okay, good. We're back. Peace by. How you doing, Harold? Mike, back in business? Cool. You missed the bear story? Oh, no. Okay, I'll come back to it later. Just heard take care of the... Oh, okay, yeah, we'll come back to that later. It comes back in again. So I find $20,000 in hotel room safe. What's the scoop? That's coming out, too. You got to wait for that one. Let me get a green light here, and we'll start moseying on back down towards Las Vegas. Anyway, welcome back. So we all head out, and at the base camp, we divide up the provisions. I carry a 5-container of peanut butter, 2 boxes of pilot crackers, and a 5-pound chunk of Tillamook cheese in a wax wrapping. So I can give you a moment if you want to Google Tillamook cheese, pilot crackers, and what a 5-pound tin of peanut butter would look like. Those are my things. Everyone else is carrying other stuff. We have guides, we have people taking meats and rice and vegetables and all this stuff. We all had to pack in our own stuff. So I had about 20 pounds worth of food. That was mine. Sorry about that. Check 1, 2. Let me try it the different way. Which way did you like better? Sorry. Anyway, okay, all good? Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. All right, so we divide up our packs and we head off into the wilderness. We're gonna be out probably 14 days. I don't know, I'm a kid, what do I know? Week, 2 weeks, whatever it is. So we go hiking for several days. The sun is out all the time at this time of year. It's end of May, first part of June. Basically 24-hour sunshine. And we're up in the mountains, we're hiking along, and we're seeing things like these beautiful carved out valleys, ice flows because it's still frozen in the winter. And as we're walking along the glacier, we find these big crevices. Enough of the cover ice is melted that you could hear the water falling forever. We're throwing rocks over to listen to when they hit to the bottom and they don't. It just goes on and on and on. And so it's very cool. We've been well trained not to fall in because you're dead. They can't find you. There's no way to save you. You're just dead. If you go into a glacier and you become the people they find in 2,000 years frozen in a glacier. So I immediately knew why they can find cavemen frozen in ice, because I could have been a caveman frozen in ice, hence the I almost died in Alaska story. Let me get through this light. So we're walking along, doing our thing. We come up on a big wall of ice where it's like a waterfall that froze. And we decide it's time to go climbing the ice. So I got my pickaxe, I got my boots on, I got my little spikes in my boots because I'm a spelunker. And at 16, I'm invincible. I can do whatever I want. So we go climb up the ice, which was not the hardest part. You might think, man, climbing up that ice wall, that's got to be difficult. And it was. What's worse, coming down. Because as you're climbing up, you don't realize how far down is unless you look down. And so let's assume I'm 25 feet up. That's just 25 feet up from where the ice meets the ground, not the entire length of the river of ice that is at the end of this waterfall. And of course, one of our guys decides it would be fun to scare everyone else and knock them off the ice wall. So the first time I almost died in this entire episode was I got knocked off the ice wall, fell my 25, 30 feet, whatever it was, and started sliding down the ice river down the side of this mountain. And yes, the ice pick. I was able to hold on to it and grab onto the rocks next to me, the moraine, and slow myself down enough to where it actually grabbed onto a big rock or something, and it jerked me off of the ice onto the rocks and stopped my flow. I don't know that I would have died there. I don't know where I would have stopped. I probably would have ended up onto the glacier, and who knows, maybe into one of those crevices. That was just one. It's no big deal. A couple of bruises. We all laughed about it. Went over to the campfire, ate some food, set up our tents, slept for a while, and off we go. Who knows how many days, because the days become nights and nights become days in Alaska. You're just out in the middle of the wilderness. Every once in a while, the sun will be in a different location, but you certainly don't know what time it is, what day it is, or where you are. I'm sure the guide had a watch because he had a certain time frame that we had to go back. I just remember at some point we're walking along the side of a mountain. There's flowers and bushes and things everywhere. There's no trees. It's too high of an altitude. No real trees. It's too cold in the winter for trees. And all of a sudden our guide starts motioning to everyone, much like the military would. Everyone get down now and be quiet. Oh, what could this be? So we all get down, we hunker down into the brush, and he passes the word along that there's bears below us. So there's at least 2 adult bears, and we don't know how many baby bears are down below us, and they're just eating the berries off bushes and doing what bears do. And we cannot move, because if the wind shifts, currently the wind is blowing up the side of the mountain, so we're getting the bear scent. Now we've not bathed in days, and we're just praying that the wind does not shift and blow down the mountainside, a Chinook wind or something, and the bears would get a whiff of us, and then at least 1 or 2 of us would be a meal. So we just sat there for hours and hours and hours, just hunkered down, hoping the bears don't see us or smell us, and eventually the bears get up and wander off. Again, there's really no beginning of time or end of time because the sun is out all the time. We just, okay, let's keep going. Kind of a brown bear. I don't know if they're grizzlies, but I just remember seeing them they were below us. You know, what is distance in a mountain? It was far enough below us that we, you know, 1 or 2 of us could outrun them. So we just keep going along, and we finally find a base camp, cabins. There's lots of cabins and houses and buildings throughout the wilderness for shelter. And what I learned is when you go into these cabins, there's a couple of canned goods and maybe some chlorine tablets and a few things like that the previous person left. As a good neighbor, as you hike throughout the wilderness, you take what you need and you leave for others. And so if you went out and you found something, you know, whatever it is, a bottle, a cup, something you may not need, you leave it for the next person, just as a good wilderness person. So we hung out there for days. It was 3 or 4 days. We did all kinds of hiking. This, I guess, is where we were headed. This is where I developed a disdain for murdering animals. Now let me clear that up. I hate murdering animals. I love harvesting animals. I love eating animals. I think they're delicious, especially on a fire. I believe an animal is here on earth, given to us as a gift from God to enjoy, to nourish our bodies, and so on. But to kill an animal for sport, I have a problem with that. Now, the caveat to that is if you're out shooting sharks or you're trying to catch alligators, they're predators. You know, maybe you need a nice pair of shoes. There's a reason for it. What I'm talking about is that 3 of my hiker friends, you guys just jumped out of a car and ran, sorry. 3 of my hiker friends killed a ground squirrel, skinned it, and then threw the skin and the meat over the cliff. They did it just for fun. No trophy, no sport, nothing. So from that world, it bothers me to kill just for the sense of killing with no purpose in mind. Had we cooked that squirrel and ate it, I'm perfectly fine with that. Anyway, so there we go. That's my take on that. Hate me, love me, cancel your subscription, sign up twice, do whatever you gotta do. Cancel me. Yay, guy with 5,000 subscribers. Anyway, what's going on there? Yeah, it bothered me. It didn't bother them. These were actually people from the cities in Alaska, not the native Alaskans who would never have done that. The natives lived off the land. They harvested shellfish and real fish and animals and subsistence hunting, and I'm 100% in favor of that. I think that is awesome because that's how God created this earth. Let's get some donuts and I'll continue on.
Thank you for choosing Randy's. I can help you whenever you're ready.
Excellent. Can I get a maple or bacon maple long john and a Texas glazed?
And a Texas glaze?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
How about a chocolate crundi as well? And that'll be all.
It'll be $9.50 at the window.
Thank you. Somebody killed a chocolate crundi for me here, but I'm going to consume it, so I have no problem with that. Getting a hamburger after the story coming up soon, yes. I don't know if they have apple fritters. I do not know. Hey everyone, we're live in the car with our Super Friends NYC shirt. Be sure to check out Super Friends NYC. Throw some love his way. Check out Anthony P. trying to get to 50 subscribers. Get on that Anthony P. bandwagon. This is a great time to go over to Anthony P.'s channel, subscribe, and get him over 50 so he can do live streams. Just 50, that's all we need.
$9.50.
Thank you. See Martin D's dropping the link so you know it's cool.
Take your receipt.
I know it's receipt. Thank you.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
Have a great one.
You as well.
Drive safe.
You as well. Let's go see what Randy's donuts look like. That's a big box for 3 donuts. I hope they're big donuts. Let's find a random place to park over here. Where are we at? Oh, we turn around. Here we go. Just a random place with lights on where we can park and look at our purchases. You can see the back window through the box. There you go. All right, let's turn this on. I'm excited to look at our purchase, our donut purchase. How do you open this? There's no. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn. Damn, look at that. Wow. 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 Look at that. Star Wars. I am your donut. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's not a good look. Sorry. Let me do it differently. Must have been distracted somehow. Look, it's 50. Oh my gosh, so good. So good, look at that. All right, wow. Donut envy. All right, sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, we're in the wilderness. That is really a good donut. And being lost in the wilderness, having a donut like that would have saved a lot of lives. We lost a lot of good men out there. All right, let me get back on the highway here. Wow, that's good. All right, so time has gone on. We don't know how long we've been in the mountains. We don't know when we're due back because we're just kids, allegedly. Our guide says it's time to pack up and go. So we back up our bags and we keep hiking. And I believe we hiked even further back into the glacier area there at the Gulkana Glacier, further back in. And the idea was he had a trail to get us out. And so we had to climb up and over a mountain and follow the entire mountain ridge out of where we were was the fastest way to go. So we pack up our belongings, the rest of our food, we leave what we can in the cabin, and off we go. And you don't lock the cabin, you just make sure it's secured so bears and animals can't get in. And we just set off and we hiked for several hours or days, who knows what it was. Camp here, camp there along the way. Then all of a sudden a storm comes in. And we're on the top of a mountain in the middle of absolutely nowhere with no communication to anyone on the top of a mountain. And I was the sweep. And for those of you who have ever gone hiking or camping or whatever, the sweep is the person that is the back of the line to make sure everyone gets going and on the trail and nobody gets left behind. So as the entire crew they're climbing over a little opening in the mountain and down onto a trail that went on the side of a mountain. And it's like one of those trails you'd see in Peru or somewhere where it's not even big enough really for a donkey, but somehow the donkey makes it. And so you have all these people, 20-some people, single file going across this little area trying to get to the other side of this mountain peak. As I'm getting ready to get over and jump onto the trail myself, the wind is howling, the rain is coming down, and it's such a strong wind, it actually tears my sleeping bag off my backpack and takes it up into the sky. I remember seeing it elevate into the sky and disappear through the clouds. I have no idea if it's ever landed. I have no idea whoever found it, if they ever have. But that's how strong the wind was. And all of a sudden, everyone's turning around, and there's this sound of people turning around and coming back towards where I'm at. And so I stepped back out, and I remember starting to pull people back out of this little pass area. One after another, one after another. What's going on? I don't know. They said come back. I don't know. They said come back. So we're getting everyone, and at this point, it's starting to get a little bit dangerous. And so basically, at this point, I'm not in charge of anything, but I've got this sense that I need to do something to help out. So we, everyone just, sit with each other, hold on to each other, do whatever you got to do. The wind is really strong. I just lost my backpack. And eventually the guide comes out and says the entire side of the mountain had fallen. So the trail was gone. There was no more trail. So now we're stuck in the mountains. We have no idea where we're at because you can't see anything with the clouds coming in. We're socked in. It's pelleting. It's like an ice pellet rain coming down. We're all soaked and we're running out of food. We hiked for several hours, days. I don't even know how long we were. We just kept hiking and hiking and hiking. And I remember camping out one night. We found a flat area with these rocks that had been carved out of the mountain by ice and glaciers. And they were sharp. They were long, flat, and sharp rocks all together. And so we did a survey of what did we have left. Well, we had a few warm sleeping bags. We had a few tents that weren't destroyed. We had a little bit of food left. And so we ended up zipping 2 sleeping bags together and putting 4 to 5 people into each sleeping bag for body heat to stay alive until we figured out what to do or get rescued or whatever it might be. And we were there for a long time. And I remember zipping up the tents, and the tents were blowing in the wind, and you could hear the pellets of ice smacking on the tents. And at some point, we hear the guide yell, and we unzip the tent. Snow comes in, and he hands in a plate of food. And it's all the remaining food that we had. He had made some rice with some snow and some free-dried carrots and beef jerky. And that's our last meal that we had. I had a little bit of peanut butter left, a few broken crackers, and we just pooled all our food. We have no idea how long we're going to be up there. So we all get one final meal, and the guide says, we're going to try to make it all the way. We're going to go all the way. Okay, you're the guy, you're the boss. So we jump, we come out of the tents, we pack everything up that we can, and we just start walking. Yeah, we're out of food at this point. We're out of warm clothing. The last few remaining sleeping bags, they're rolled up as best they can, but there's no way to protect them. And we just have to start going. And we walked forever. And again, keep in mind, it's in Alaska. It's in the middle of it's May, it's June. The sun's out all the time. And it does get a little bit dark at night, but not completely dark at night. As we keep going, I remember coming down to an area where the clouds start to lift a little bit, and I pull out the tub of peanut butter, and there's probably a tenth of it left. And I give it to the guide, and everyone gets 2 finger scoops of the peanut butter, and that's the rest of the protein that we have. And we keep hiking and hiking and hiking, and eventually we start seeing the ground off in the distance. And as we come out of it, we see the rescue helicopters, the dog teams, the search and rescue teams, and lots of family members who had come down there to find us. Turns out we had been lost for about 7 days. Amazing that we all survived. A lot of hypothermia, a lot of malnutrition, but none the worse for the wear. And we were able to get out there. It was like the Donner Party. It was the lunar party, exactly. And every one of us made it. And it was one of those times where, in looking back on it, there's at least 4 times on that trip I should have been dead. One specifically, flowing down the ice floe towards the glacier. If I hadn't stopped there, who knows what would have happened. The time I stood in front of the crevasse to get that picture taken, and then up in the mountains when we had no idea where we were or how to get out of there. I'm just happy that I was a sweep and didn't get on that side of the mountain when it was falling off. So that's the time I almost died in Alaska, in a nutshell. And to me, it's a vivid memory today that there's certain smells of ice in wintertime that triggers that time in my life. And when we came back out of the mountains, the first thing that we heard was that Mount St. Helens had erupted. We didn't know that. We had left before May 18th, and we came back after May 18th, and Mount St. Helens and the world had changed while we were lost in the wilderness. What I also learned was it doesn't matter what a human being thinks that they can do, that nature will correct itself and do whatever it wants regardless of what man thinks it can do. No matter how much time and effort and preparation we put into that, nature won. We were lucky to survive and to be able to tell you that story today, and I thank you for participating in the story and the visual aids of these Star Wars donuts. It's good times. So, Arizona Cowgirl, you probably didn't even know that. All right, what's going on? We got somebody timing people out. Why? Can't be timing people out. Those are fake accounts, that's why, because these people that are being timed out actually have real accounts. So these are people creating fake accounts of our existing loons, and they're not going to get wrenches because they're the fake accounts, and they're not going to. It's better than a TED Talk. Well, the other things I learned, Keno Waxman, sorry I missed it, but were you ever on TV? Yes. I've been a TV weatherman. I was in movies, and I've done some plays. I've been an announcer, sportscaster, all that kind of stuff. So I've done that a little bit. I'm like that homeless guy in New York who got a job because of his voice, except I never got the job because of my voice. Yeah, Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom presents Coaches Stories. But I put the picture out there so that you could see that it was true and real, and I'm not making this up. That's me in 1980. That's what I looked like with my jet black hair, my long 1970s, early 1980s, my Sharona jet black hair. Coach survival coach. I've learned how to make fire with sticks. I've learned how to eat off the land. I'll tell you the climbing over the mountain and the bald eagle story someday. Remind me of that one. Always take Vienna sausage and stuff like that. Yes, dried meats, whatever you can, because that little bit of protein. If you've ever had wild rhubarb, the story of the wild rhubarb will strike a fancy with you, or strike a tickle bone, because wild rhubarb is super delicious, but it's also very much a diuretic and very fibrous. And when you discover wild rhubarb and eat 2 plants worth of it, yeah, the next 3 days are not very pleasant. You think you have to do some purging before you get a colonoscopy. Just eat some wild rhubarb. Yes, do not eat bald eagles. I do have a picture of the bald eagle too. An amazing, amazing time. Anyway, welcome everyone. We're live in Las Vegas. That's our Alaska story of the day. Be sure to help Anthony P out. Anthony, where are we at? How many subscribers do we have now? Because I am not going to play any slot machines or eat any more donuts till you get to 50. We have 252 folks in here. We just need 1/5, no, not 1/5. We need 5% of you to go over and subscribe on Anthony P's channel right now to get him over 50 so he can live stream. Let me know when we're there. He's at 52? Wow. Okay, we did it. Yay! Thank you so much for doing that, y'all. I appreciate that. Anthony's been with us a long time, and I love to support our fellow loons and help them do whatever they do. Post the link. Yes, please drop the link, and let's get them to 100 tonight. Also, don't forget, Las Vegas Undercover Cowboy. We hit 400 on our way to 1,000. Las Vegas Undercover Cowboy. Lincoln poll is not working? Oh, okay. That's because the guy who put it in there has no skills when it comes to the internet. I think we'll do the special parking. I was going to park in the whatever zone over here. So yesterday, what fun yesterday. I left the casino with over $1,000 in my pocket. It was fantastic. Small hits here and there. And there's a video coming out of what I hit before I left. And it might be a green friend of ours who gave me a few $100s. You never know. You never know. Check it out. That's on a video coming out real soon. You wonder who put the poll up? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's have some more donuts. Here we go. All right, we had some of the bacon Long John. I'm going to try the cronut now. This is the chocolate cronut. I've had the regular cronut. It's the croissant donut. Oh, that was good. Well, isn't that one of the spaceships from Star Trek? The Romulans or something? I don't know. Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Jake, now don't tell anyone what I'm eating tonight, okay? I'm on a diet. That's your responsibility. All right, let's go in and see what we can do. Looks like good food. Raymond used to be called Texas Long John. Oh man, the sugar rush. Wow. All right, hold on. Put the donuts down. I missed a super chat. Uh-oh. Hold on here. I missed a super chat. Thank you, Ron. What did I miss? Tony. Here's $20 for an early preview of the $20,000 hotel suite story. Yeah, hotel safe story. I will send you the link, Tony. You will certainly get access. Then following your access, we'll give you access exclusively to the members of the channel, and then we will release it to the general public. It's less than a minute video. Thank you, Tony. We will put that to good use. Appreciate you very much. All right, here we go. Gonna have to turn on the, what's it called, internet when we get in there because I turned it off. Phone is overheating. I think driving in the sunshine there did something to it. We're not gonna buffer in here, I guarantee that, allegedly. All right, major sugar headache. Wow, spiking. I think it was the chocolate that did it. I heard chocolate was good for you, but what do I know? Ooh, sugar rush. That was my nickname in college. Hold on. I'm sure you can see these. Here it is. Super Friends NYC t-shirt on. There it is. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you, Super Friends. Super shout out to Fernando. Hold on, buffer. All right, we'll start here. Nobody's won. Somebody had a drink. They were here. We're gonna do Shrek first. It's ice, which is the best kind of ice. Liquid ice is pretty good too. All right, we're gonna do Shrek. He was good to us yesterday. He's been coming around. Sweaty. We gotta put this in over here. Shrek doesn't like new hundreds. Play one time. Put my card in for one spin. Let's see if we have any free play also. That'd be fun. One spin for $2.04. Woo! Feels like I have a vice on my head now. The sugar rush. I'll keep describing my sugar rush to you as it happens. All right, load it up there, brah. Trees? No. All right, one more. I'm glad I did one more. I'll do one more. I should have stopped when I was ahead. All right, back over here. Now, Shrek will take the ticket. If you're wondering what day and time this is, there's a ticket right there. You can just read that and that'll tell you. Let's do this. Okay, 98.38 is what we have. Let's see if we have any $45 free play over here. Sometimes I get that, sometimes not. Today will be a not. All right. 50 $2 spins. Here we go. Charm details. I got 15 level on this rare butterfly. Let's see what other charms. Someone was asking about the charms. So they're free. You get them while you're playing. I go to my charm box. I'm going to let you guys into my box here. Charm box, please. I'll show you what my charms are. I've got the rare butterfly, the epic beckoning cat, uncommon shamrock, the station charm. I've got the rare butterfly there. Okay, the common penny, common butterfly. So I got the common and rare butterfly. Uncommon butterfly. I got all of them. And the common horse and the common unicorn. Oh, we got the unicorn. Oh, sweet. All right, let me go back. Anyway, close that down. Here we go. $52 spins. Come on, Shrek. Hook us up, brah. Two spins, two wins. That's how we roll here on this channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Get us over the 7,000 subscriber mark here soon.
That's good. That's good. Really, thank you. Back up.
Woo! Do it again. Another $6. So 4 out of 6 spins have been wins. There's another jacks. 5 of 7. Stops there. The 10 in. Number 12. There's a double. Here's our numbers. There's our guy. Oh, we got that. One more. All right, we'll take that. Nice. Nice. I think we're like 15 spins in, too. We're still up. Attaboy, Shrek. Mini jackpot winner. And we got the aces and the thing. All right. 15 spins in of 50. We got 35 to go. Got the Human League playing of us. Here's number 20. There we go. $4 winner. He's going to come out here with a random bonus in a minute. There's number 25. We're halfway through our spins. Jacks again. Number 30. Kings and axes. Axes and kings. Aces for 33. Oh, do it. Number 40 right here. Got the axes on number 40. Got 10 more to go. We're going to end up with 63.96 if we had absolutely nothing on the next 10. Got $6 right there. 9 to go. Nice. There'll be 7 to go after this spin right here. After this one, 5 to go. We're at number 45. At number 45 today, nothing. 44, got 3 of them guys. Or not 40, I'm sorry, 46. I went backwards. Number 46. 47. 2 more. Oh yeah, look at that. $20. We're gonna end up ahead. 50th spin coming up next. How about that? How about that? There we go. Number 50. 103.96 we won. 1 more spin. Back up. Oh, that would have been so cool. We could do 1 more. All right. Not bad. 52 spins, 52 pickup. We'll come back, Shrek. You hang in there. So yesterday, I don't know if we were live or I recorded it, guy hit on here the hand pay. He had 13 gold heads and then like 50 or 60 spins after that and never got the last 2. He ended up doing about $1,500, $1,600. Pretty cool. This one did not hit. So we're going to play this one a couple times. The lady was with him. The alleged lady that was with him was hitting this on 75-cent spins. We played a little bit, didn't hit anything, so we're going to try it right now. 225 spin. Look at that, a winner on the first one. Those should have been... Nothing yet. We're 10 in. Nothing yet. There we go. How about $54 and number 12? That'll work. It's incredible is what it is. I'll do a few more. We're still playing with house money. See if we can't get ourselves a... So we got $30 over our 100 that we started with. I'm going to do 10 $3 spins. We're going crazy money right now. Here we got 10 of them. This is our 5th one right there. No shape shifting. Number 6. And here's the 10th one coming up right now. I'll do 154 times because we won $6. There we go. Big $3 winner. Another $3 spin. Shape shift. No. I will cash out there at our $100 we started with. Lots of points, nothing to show for it. Lots of fun. We take advantage of our all right, somebody hit this and walked away. What are they thinking? And we're gonna go $50 into this. 25 $2 spins. They hit it and walked away. Sounds like college. Here we go. You know what I'm gonna do is 40 $2.50 spins. 40 of them. Count them at home. We're gonna do counting today. It's math quizzes. 40 $2.40 spins. Here we go. Number 5. Not gonna do it. Went right on by. It just went right on by. Right on by. 6. Number 9. It's our 15th one right there. 15 of 40. Here comes our halfway point, number 20. $24, we hit some money here. $23.20 or something like that. I don't know. $26.40. That's our 24th spin. We won $24 at least. $27.20. All right. Number 25. Kings. 15 spins to go. For our 40 spin challenge. Last 15. There we go. Where's all the buffaloes? Lucky 13 to go. There you go. Down to our final dozen. No buffaloes in sight. Six more to go. Our last one coming. There's number 40. We won $77.26. A couple backups at 180. Of course. No coins anywhere to be found. 120. 60. Back to 120. 180. 180. Oh, we got a winner there. We'll do 240 then. There we go. 240. Yeah. Cashing out at $71.61, so $28.49 roughly, $28.50 to play all that fun. That was a lot of fun-ish. Allegedly. Got some free games going on over there. Sweet. Someone hit the aces. I was playing this last night. That'll be in an upcoming video, but someone hit the aces. Four aces is $400 here. It's $500. So 4 aces on dollars. $400. 4 aces over here. $800 on quarters. Which game is harder? Well, Tom Petty. All right, we're going to do this one. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hit that like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Uber for Loon. Uber for Loon. This is exciting. I'm having fun tonight. How y'all doing? 10 out of 10. Keon Green. All right, hold on one second. So, Super Friends NYC. We get that 10 out of 10 for you. There we go. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to put you down for a second so I can read it. So this is me reading the screen while we're ace, we got an A card, and we do 1, 9, 11. Oh, hold on, don't go anywhere. 14, 28, 44. And then 56, 73, 4, and 5. There we go, we got it. I like, so there's your numbers. And the rest myself here, so E, C, and D. I like that top left corner every time I move off of it. Let's hit it. Keon's numbers, got 4 back. E card. Not a bonus, but Keon's numbers again. Sounds like it wants to. Oh, come on, hit the bonus there. 4 of 8 and 5 of 10. Liking the number of dinks we're hearing. Lots of dinks. There it is. Keon's number 6 of 10. Keon Green. Here we go. 6 of 10. 5 of 10. 5 of 10. Oh, I do have my glasses. I forgot. They're right here on my shirt. All right, 48 coins back. Let me make sure it's loud. Is it loud? Yeah, as loud as it'll go. Here we go. A couple more. 5 of 10 again. Come on, baby. Two A's, 3 A's. That box developing over there. Hit them all. Not getting the bug to land. bonus here. Almost. Come on, Bug, you got to hit at some point here. Last couple. Last one. All right, next game. I'm going to play the previous person's numbers. Probably ours. Did I do them all? Did I get them all? Guess I did. Took them all off. Screen's all jacked up. Here we go. There we go. Finally. Something we can enjoy. 2 5s, an 8, and a 7. I'm gonna build this thing back up. We're down to $37. We started with 70. We're down half. Just tuning in, be sure to do the replay, get the entire real story of what happened in Alaska. Or you can have Real Braun read you a bedtime story tonight for just $6. Watch an actual person do a donut drive-through live. Now on recording. 32 and 12. After this 100's up, we're going to change over to All About Keno. I gotta get that, need some more views on there to get over the top for the month. Hit it. 32, 4 and 4. Doing the Keno here, should be on All About Keno, but we're here, enjoying it. Big money, there it is, come on. That's a win, 24 for 16. If these were $1 million each, that would have been a lot of money. I really thought these 5 spots would do something right there. 32, that's something. Go B. Yo, B, what up? Oh. 3 out of 5, 8 times. Oh, it could have been a lot more. I think 5 out of 5 with the 8 times it's a lot. It's like $800. On the B. All right, D, you gotta go. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button. D. Erase. Yeah, we'll do like that. A and D are on top of each other. Spreading some DNA over here to try to win. Two on the C anymore? It's died ever since I moved over there. Changed up the mojo. Alright, D, we'll move you again. Six-pack right there. Got boring ever since I moved those numbers. I should move them back. Alright, D, sorry about moving you. Put you back up here. .48 on the A. Alright, C, we're gonna do a 9. There we go. Couple more and we'll switch the game. Gee whiz, almost. No multiplier, 5 to 7. All right, numbers are coming back. Let's hit something big here. Gotta get that D on the upper board there, I guess. Building back up. All right, so here's the deal. New daily charms available for purchase at stationscharms.com. I haven't paid for any mine. Mine are free. I don't know why I would pay for them, I guess, unless you want to collect them all. Every day at 10, daily drops. So there's only 100 available. People rush out to buy them because they don't know what they're worth. We'll see what happens. I'm going with the free side of it. Hit it. I'd rather have a jackpot. I wonder if I have to be here at 10 a.m. to get one. That would interfere with my work-life balance. big stuff there. One of these days we're gonna get the 8 coin 7 out of 7, or not the 8 coin, the 8 times 7 out of 7. We get the 7 plus the 3 eggs. That's a 10 spot. Should be a lot of money. $0.25. Those are definitely our numbers from before. Start. That it? Down to our last 2. Okay. Again. Nothing. Alright, thank you all for watching this. We're going to switch over to All About Keno now, and we're going to play Keno on All About Keno, maybe some slots. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching this channel. Hang out, doing the Alaska story, the donuts. I'm really foggy because of the donuts. I should not have eaten those. But we'll be on All About Keno in a few minutes. Thank you so much, and we'll see you over there. Congratulations, Anthony. All About Keno in just a few minutes.